Hello and welcome to your power hour of yoga. But before we get into that, I want to start out with a little breathing exercise. It's called Anulom Vilom, or alternate nostril breathing. It's great for the lungs, it's great for the nervous system, calming down your stress levels. This feels really nourishing to the body as well as the lungs. So we want to find a tall spine. If you need to sit on a block or anything like that, you can do so. But just find a long spine. You place the left hand palm face up on the left knee. We'll be using the right hand. So we'll be using the ring finger and the thumb. Placing the thumb on the right nostril. Take an inhale through the left nostril. Close it with the ring finger. Exhale out the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Press the right thumb into the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Place the ring finger on the left nostril. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Press down. Exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Press down. Exhale out the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. One more round. Inhale right. Exhale left. Good. Release the right hand to the right knee. Take a big inhale. Find some length through the spine. Exhale out both nostrils. One more time. Inhale both nostrils. Exhale it out. Good. You can start to flutter the eyes open, staying on your seat in this cross-legged position. Let's bring the hands on top of the knees. Bring the chin to the chest. Roll back. Use the hands on the knees to stretch out through the spine, stretch out through the shoulder blades, the scapula. And then as you inhale, lean forward. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Lift the gaze up. Exhale, lean back. Straighten out the arms, chin to chest. Inhale, roll forward, gaze up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, lean back, round. Lean forward, gaze up. Think about touching the elbows behind you. Good. Back through center. Inhale, both arms up. Gaze at the thumbs. Bring the right hand down to the right side. You can bend the elbow. Press into the right palm as you reach the left arm over. Working to keep both sits bones grounded to the mat. Reaching through the left side body. Inhale, come up. Lower the left hand. Bend the left elbow. Reach the right arm over. Breathing into the intercostals on the right side of the body, allowing you to access that deep breath. Inhale, come up. Interlace the fingers, slip the grip, palms face up. Take an inhale. And then place the palms to the back of the head. Release the head back. Open the elbows wide. Cactus the arms. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Let the head go. Just let the head be heavy, dead weight as it falls down the back. Good. Cartwheel the arms over, rolling over the tops of the knees so you're in your tabletop position. Let's do some cat-cows with a wrist stretch. So dial the fingers back to point towards the body. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. You can tuck the toes. And as you exhale, round, bring the chin to the chest. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, round. Release the grip. Palms can be facing up now. You can either point the fingers in towards each other or you can point the fingers back towards you. It's up to you, your choice. Any little movements here if you want to shift side to side, maybe bend and straighten the elbows. You can make fists. You can tap each finger to the thumb. Let's tuck the toes. Find a toe stretch. So you can sit back on the heels if that's too intense. You can always stay a little more elevated, but try to get that toe touch. So we're really stretching out the fascia of the feet. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Draw the chin to the chest. Elbows come to touch in front of the face or close to it. Just roll the head to the right. Roll the head to the left. Back to the right. Back to the left. Back through center, lift the gaze, open the elbows wide, puff up the chest. Then cactus the arms, sweep the arms forward, back in your tabletop, pat out the feet. Reach the arms forward, lower the forehead down to the mat, finding the long spine here. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another, dip the heart a little closer towards the mat. Lift the forehead up, slither the chest down to the mat. Forearms are down, elbows are stacked under the shoulders here, feet or hips width distance apart. Press into the forearms and shift the hips towards the elbows. It's a little energetic shift, so you won't necessarily see anything happen, but you'll feel it. So think about energetically shifting the hips towards the elbows and the elbows towards the hips. Lift the gaze up, release the head back. Good. Bring the head back through center. Press into the hands, straighten the elbows, dial the thumbs to point forward. Again, lift the gaze, let the head go. Bend the elbows, pull the heart towards the top of the mat, lower the forehead down. Bring the legs together so the big toes and the heels come to touch. Anchor the tops of the feet down into the mat. Press into the hands and start to lift the heart up. Very little weight is in the hands here. You want to be able to peel the hands off the mat and you're still in the same position. Lift the gaze, anchor the tops of the feet into the mat, press into the pubic bone, keep the elbows tight beside the body. Use the strength of the back body. One more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower the forehead down. Cycle of breath here, second set. On the inhale, press into the tops of the feet, squeeze the legs together, activate strong quadriceps. Inhale, lift the heart. Keep the elbows tight beside the body. One more inhale, lift up, squeeze up. Slowly lower down. Keep the left hand under the left shoulder. Extend the right arm out to a T. Bend the left heel up towards the glute. Step the left foot behind the body. You can keep the left hand on the mat, or you can start to bind it behind you, palm facing out. You can keep the temple down on the mat, just letting this be a really nice opening shoulder stretch. Come back through center. Plant the right hand under the right shoulder. This time extend the left arm out, right heel towards right glute, then step it behind you. So again, the hand can stay in front of the body, or you can start to bind it behind you. Make your way back through center. Tuck the toes, press the hips back to the heels, stretch the arms forward for a child's pose. Inhale, back up through tabletop position. Extend the right leg back, flex the foot, activate the quadricep, draw the belly in tight to the body, press into the hands so the arms are active as well. Bend the right heel towards the glute, draw some circles with the right knee. And then switch the direction. Extend the right leg back, and then extend the left arm forward. So thumb points up to the sky. You can kind of inner spiral the thighs. Right set of toes can be pigeon-toed. Inhale, find a little length through the spine. As you exhale, round, curl, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. We're holding this one. Press into the right palm. Try to touch the heel towards the glute, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Start to kick up and away from the body. Press the chest forward. Continue to press into the right palm. One more inhale, kick up. And slowly release the limbs down to the mat. Let's move on to the left side. Extend the left leg back. Belly in tight. Palms are firmly planted into the mat. Bend the left heel up towards the glute and start to draw some circles with the left knee. Switch out the direction. Extend the left leg back. Extend the right arm forward, balancing table. Left toes are slightly pigeon-toed, right thumb pointing up. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale to round, forehead towards knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold this one, forehead towards knee. Make the connection, heel to glute. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Kick away from the body. And one more inhale, kick up. Slowly release the limbs down to the mat. Let's tuck the toes, hover the knees an inch above the yoga mat. Find that rounding through the upper back, protraction of the scapula, belly button into spine. Tap right knee to right wrist. Bring it up to the elbow, back to the wrist, and then back to hovering. Tap left wrist, left elbow, left wrist, and hover. Right, up, down, and back. Left, up, down, back. One more time, each side. Right, up, down, back. Left, up, down, back. Good. Bounce the knees here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the hips high, downward facing dog. Find any movement that feels nice. Walk the dog, pedal it out. Find that long spine, gazing towards the belly button. Try to avoid holding the neck up. Try to tilt the tailbone up towards the sky. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes again. Inhale the heels high off of the mat and then slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. Bend the knees, grab the elbows, let the head go. Sway the body right to left. You can have a deep bend in the knees, encouraging the belly to be heavy on the thighs. Maybe roll the feet in and out, just connecting to your foundation today. Release the hands to the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the body. Let gravity take the arms over. Keeping the bend in the knees. Allowing the shoulders to stretch, the shoulders to open. Put a bend in the knees. Keep the bind. Let the bind lift you up to standing. Take a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, contract the quadriceps, press hips forward. Let the fist package go down the back of the legs. Little back bend here. Inhale, making your way back up to stand. Release the hands, sweep them overhead. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Bow your head, close your eyes here. Set an intention for your practice. Or if you're a person of prayer, always saying a little prayer. Maybe giving thanks, having that attitude of gratitude. Mindset is more important than anything, so matching that with your practice will truly help to elevate it, will help to inspire it, will help it to grow. So now with those open lungs, open nostrils, open mind, let's take a big inhale. Exhale that intention with the exhale. Enjoy your practice. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find a little bit of length through the spine. Exhale, fold, press into the hands, forehead towards knees. We do again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Once more, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step, hop, walker, float the feet back. You're in a high straight arm plank. Press into the hands, activate the arms, round the upper back, belly in tight, hips in line with shoulders, and then start to shift the body weight forwards and back. Rolling over, flex toes, active feet. For 3, 2, and 1. Shift all the way forward. Wrap the elbows in. Take an inhale. Prepare. Exhale as you lower down. Keep those elbows tight beside the rib cage as you lower the heart to the mat. Inhale. Roll over the tops of the feet. Press into them. Feel the knees lift. Gaze up. Exhale. Chin to chest. Down dog. And when we move through those vinyasas, those chaturangas, up dog, down dog, always an option to drop to the knees there. It's your practice. You know your body better than I do, but find those edges. Find where you can go a little deeper. Find where you need to stay. Send the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Right heel towards left glute. Circle out the ankles, spread out the toes. Straighten the right leg. Elevate the left heel off the mat. Shift forward, right knee to forehead, round. Send it back. Right knee, right tricep. Tap it to the outside of the tricep and hold, or you can fly. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep. Tap or fly. Send it back. Right foot steps forward. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale the arms up, low crescent. Good. Inhale as you lift up, find that length. Exhale, you keep bending into the right knee, finding a little more depth, opening up through the left hip flexor. Shift it back, runner stretch. You can elevate the arms behind you, maybe interlace them, or if you need to ground them to the sides of the body, keeping the right toes flexed. Shift forward, plant the right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, arms come up. You're in your high crescent lunge. Remember to draw the belly in, work to press the back of the left knee out. Send the left arm forward, right arm back. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Gaze at the right thumb to check out what your right arm is doing in space. Right hand goes down the back leg, left arm reaches back. Left hand comes down to the instep of the right foot, right arm high. Gaze at the right thumb. Find that twist as you keep rotating the right shoulder back, left shoulder under. Right hand comes down to the instep of the right foot, so you're in your active lizard lunge. Shift the body weight forwards and back. For 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot back, high straight arm plank, hold here. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. Press the backs of the knees out so the legs are straight. Quads contracted, pressing into the forearms, belly in tight. Walk the feet in dolphin, pressing the chest towards the thighs, gaze at the belly button. Walk it out, forearm plank. Strong core here. Press into the right palm, press into the left palm. Shift forward, chaturanga. Exhale, you lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Send the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, left heel towards right glute, left knee points high to the sky. Circle out the ankles, spread out the toes. Send the left leg high, elevate the right heel off of the mat. Shift forward, knee to forehead round, press into the hands. Send the left leg back. Left knee, left tricep. You're either tapping it to the outside, holding, or if you're flying for that Ekapada, pin the elbows underneath the body, shift forward. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, tap or fly. Send it back. Left foot steps forward. Lower the right knee down. Sweep the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Avoid letting the belly to spill out. Keep it drawn in. Find light between the shoulders and the ears. Shift it back, runner stretch. Again, arms can elevate, they can interlace, you can ground them to the sides. Accepting what level you're at today, knowing it, knowing where that level is, and then enjoying the ride. If you're at the beginning of your practice, you should be so excited. So many great things are coming your way. Shift forward, plant the sole of the right foot, the left foot, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, high crescent. Maybe you need to scoot the left foot a little more forward, finding those right angles. Send the right arm forward, left arm back. Twist, squeeze the inner thighs towards one another, belly in tight, gaze over the left thumb. Send the left hand to the back leg, right arm reaches back. Hands come down to the instep of the left foot. You're in your high lizard lunge. Shift the body weight forwards and back, keeping the right knee elevated off the mat. For 3, 2, 1. Press into the hands, step the left foot back, high straight arm plank. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. Strong cores here, hips in line with shoulders. Maybe drop the hips an inch. Unless they're already on the mat, then pick them up. Walk the feet in, dolphin. If you notice your heels are way off the mat now, that's fine. It's just the angle of your hips to heels has become a little shorter. Bring the gaze forward, or you can start to work pincha here. Bring the gaze forward, lift the right leg high. Lower it down. Gaze towards the thumbs with the left leg high. Lower it down. Stay and hold your dolphin or work that pincha pose. Press into the forearms. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Maybe find that split leg to start. 5 dolphin dives. Tap nose to thumbs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows. You're in your downward facing dog. Send the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here, flip your dog. Lower the right toes to the mat. Keep the right heel lifted, but then firmly press into the left foot. Reach the right arm forward. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Draw the right knee to the chest. Kick it out to the left. Lower it down. Spiral the left arm open. So soles of both feet pressing into the floor to lift the hips up. Let the head go. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Keep the legs in that scissored position. Push up. Send the right leg high. Right foot steps forward, left heel lowers, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana A. Press into the pinky toe edge of the left foot, bend into the right knee, scoot the right foot a little more forward to find your right angle. Cactus the arms, interlace the fingers behind you, roll back. Lead with the heart, bend into the right knee, humble your warrior, keep the bind, chin to chest. Extended side angle. Right hand down to the instep of the right foot, left bicep by the ear. Long line of energy all through the left side body. From that blade edge of the left foot out through the left fingertips. Keep the bend in the right knee. Extend both arms forward like you're holding a beach ball in your hands. Belly in, press into the feet. Split the arms north and south. Gaze at the left thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind the body. Palm is facing out. You can stay here, continue to draw the left shoulder back, or if you have that bind, take the right hand under the right thigh, grab onto the left hand. If you've got your bird of paradise or your bind, bring the gaze down to the right foot, hop the left foot up to meet the right, start to come onto the right tiptoes, and then draw the right knee high. Use the right shoulder to draw it back, and then kick the right leg out. Good. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Left bicep by the ear. Rise up, warrior 2. So check out your legs here. Are your feet firmly planted? Is this left quadricep contracted? Are you making a right angle in your right knee? Straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, reach, squeeze at the top. Exhale to 2. One more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Gaze over the front middle finger. Turn the arms on. Reach them in opposite directions. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep reaching back. Now straighten the right leg. So both legs are strong and straight and you're reaching back. Lift the torso up. I like to heel toe my left foot in 2 times to set up my Trikonasana, my triangle. Turn the quads on, draw the belly in. Reach, reach, reach forward till you can't reach anymore. Then tilt the arms north and south. Gaze at the left thumb. Press firmly into the blade edge of the left foot. Feel that opening through the left hip. Bring the gaze down to the right foot, bend the right knee, lift the left leg, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can place the right hand on the floor, on a block. Eventually, start to play around with bringing your right hand to heart center, letting the left arm pull the torso up a little bit. Kick through the left foot, draw the belly in. Revolve it. Bring the left hand down, keep the left leg lifted, but then start to inner spiral the thighs, pigeon toe the left foot, right arm opens up. Keep kicking through the left leg, trying to straighten it out, and with every inhale, trying to lift that left heel a little higher than before. Rotating the right shoulder back, finding that twist. Right hand comes down, lower the left foot so you're in a pyramid pose. The two heels are in alignment, the back foot points to 45 degrees. Inhale to a half lift, exhale, fold. As you fold, press into the big toe mound of the right foot to shift the right hip back. If you're comfortable in this pyramid pose, you want to take a little further, you can find a humble flamingo. So you point the fingers towards the back of the mat, and then you start to bend the left knee, press into the right foot, press into the fingertips as you draw the left heel towards the glute. Just options, always fun to play around, try new things. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Try it next time. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Shift forward, press into the right foot, sweep the left leg high, standing split. Keep lifting through the belly of the left hamstring. Start to wrap the right arm behind the right leg. You can start to hide the forearm behind the calf, forehead towards the knee. Staying here, if you work any handstand presses, it's a press. Bring the hands under the shoulders, lift the left leg, come onto the ball of the right foot. Start to let the left leg guide the way, stacking the hips over the shoulders, finding that L shape with the legs, then bring the right leg up to meet the left. Grip the fingertips into the mat, strong, tight body here. Good. Lower the left foot down, ragdoll. Grab the elbows and sway. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands, step, hop, walker, float the feet back. Move through your chaturanga. Roll to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog, press into the hands. Chin to the chest, downward facing dog. Breathe here. In and out through the nose, keeping the mouth closed. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here, flip your dog, lowering the left foot down to the mat. Left heel stays lifted as you reach the left arm forward. Left hand plants, left leg lifts. Draw the left knee to the chest. Kick it out to the right. Lower it down. So now both soles of the feet are planted towards the floor. Spiral with the right arm open and let the head go. Right hand comes down. Keep the legs scissored. Find a push up. Elbows in tight. Push up. Send the left leg high. Set the left foot forward. Lower the right heel to the mat. Virabhadrasana A. Warrior One. Inhale. Inch the left toes a little more forward as you sink into the left knee. Belly is in. Light between the shoulders and the ears. Cactus. Interlace behind you. Roll your fist package down the right leg. And then as you lead with the heart, bend into the left knee. Humble warrior. Take the bind. Chin to chest. Extended side angle. Left hand down to the instep of the left foot. Right bicep by the ear. Long line of energy. Think about rotating the right rib cage back and the left rib cage under. So you're stacking the shoulders. Keep bending into the left knee. Start to extend the left arm forward like you're holding that beach ball in your hands. Strong core here. Firmly pressing into the feet. Split the arms north and south. Gaze at the right thumb. Bend the right elbow, bring it behind the body, palm is facing out. This is a great place to stay, working on stacking the shoulders. If you've got that opening of the shoulders though, you want to start wrapping the left arm underneath, you can hook the right hand. If you've got that bind, bring the gaze down to the left foot, hop the right foot up to meet the left. Come onto the left tiptoes and then draw the left knee up. Press into the right foot, draw the left shoulder back, extend the left leg out. Draw the left leg down, meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale to 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, write it down, warrior two. Hold here. Scoot the left foot a little more forward. Don't be scared. Get into the legs. Activate them. Not about wasting our time here. If you're going to do it, do it. You're strong. You can handle it, I promise. Flip the front palm reverse. Reach back. Bend into the left knee. Reach back. Feel that opening through the left side body. Straighten the left leg. Continue to reach back so legs are strong and straight. Lift the torso up. Setting up our Trikonasana, I like to heel toe my right foot in 2 times, but you do you. Turn the legs on, draw the belly in, squeeze the glutes, arms are active. You reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, and then you bring the arms north and south, gaze at the right thumb. I like to peace finger bind my right big toe with my left fingers. But if you need to use a block or if you need to use the back of the hand against the inner part of the ankle, you can do that as well. But just avoid putting too much weight into the left hand. We don't want to be dumping. We want this to trim and tone our waistline, activate our core, work through the hips, the side bodies. Bring the gaze down to the left toe, half moon. Lift the right leg off of the mat. Keep the right arm lifted. Left hand can be down. It could be on a block, or you can start bringing left hand to heart center. Just play around with it. If you fall out, just get back in. That's what we're here to do. We're here to practice. We're here to play. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. And if you practice the same way every single time, where's the growth in that? You got to change it up a little bit. Revolve it. Bring the right hand down. Keep the right leg lifted. Inner spiral the thighs. Open the left arm up. So you start to thread the right inner thigh up the left inner thigh. Kicking through the right heel. Straightening the right leg. Good. So this time rotating the left rib cage back, right rib cage under. 1 more inhale here. Lift that right heel a little higher. Lower it down. Pyramid pose. So the feet are about 3 feet apart. Back foot is pointed to 45 degrees. Left foot points forward. Inhale, half lift. Shift the left hip back, then fold over the left leg. With every inhale, find some nourishing length in the spine. With every exhale, find a little bit of depth. If you feel comfortable in your pyramid pose, you want to take it up a notch, you can walk the hands back, point the fingers towards the back of the mat, bend the right knee, and then you press into the fingertips, press into the left foot, and draw the right heel towards the glute. Little humble flamingo. Lower the right foot down, back to our pyramid pose. Press into the left foot, sweep the right leg high. You're in a standing split. Hands can stay grounded on the mat, lifting the right leg to any height you can, or you can start to wrap the left hand behind the left leg, hiding the forearm behind the calf, forehead towards knee. If you're working in those handstand presses, hands come under the shoulders, grip the mat with the fingertips. Press off the ball of the left foot, let the right leg guide the way to stack the hips over the shoulders. Find that L, then bring the left leg up to meet the right. Squeeze the legs together, core is active, press into the hands. Good, lower back down into your ragdoll, sway it out. Let the head go, bend the knees, grab opposite elbow. Release the hands down to the mat and then bring the feet wide to the width of the mat. Sit the hips down. You're in a malasana, a prayer squat. So bring the hands at heart center at prayer. Use the elbows to press the knees back. Spine is tall. So notice if you're hunching forward or rolling, we want a long spine here. So you're pressing the hips forward, knees are back. Bring the right hand down, left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Back through center, left arm down, right arm high. Back through center. Let's work our crow pose here. So plant the hands. I like to bring my feet to come together to touch. Knees are high, so you're high on the tiptoes. You grip the fingertips into the mat. Gaze forward. Shift the body weight forward, so you'll feel the shoulders go forward beyond the fingertips. Play around with lifting one foot up. Lower it down, maybe the other foot. And then come back to malasana, prayer squat. Maybe that's just where you stay today. Breathe. It's all about getting that weight forward because we want the hips to lift. So the shoulders come forward, finding that forward momentum to be able to lift the hips. Because eventually those hips are going to stack and you are going to press up into handstand. So we've got to practice that way. All right, we're doing second set. So starting at the place that you left off last time, maybe you're playing with lifting the toes off the mat. That's great. Try it again. So shift forward, grip the fingers into the mat, draw one heel up towards the body, maybe the second one. Good. Back to malasana, prayer squat. Press into the feet, straighten the legs, rise to stand. Heel toe the feet in towards the body. Sweep the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Bring the left hand to the left hip, right peace fingers to the right big toe. You can start here lifting the right leg, or you can go ahead and start in standing position and draw the right knee in towards the chest. But inhale, let's lift the right leg up. If this is too much for you today, just draw the right knee in towards the chest because we all want to focus on this left leg here. That's what's important. Make it active, find that foundation, draw the right shoulder back. Let's open it up. Knee or foot extended. Press the hips forward. Ground into the left leg. Get a little taller. Let's revolve it. So either grab the outside of the knee or foot. Right arm reaches back. Gaze towards the right thumb. Check out what this right arm is doing in space. Sweep the arms up. Keep the right leg extended, working our core and our hip flexors for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Sweep the right leg back. Think about touching the pinkies behind the body. Extend the right leg, pull the heart forward, find that spot of focus, your drishti, your gaze. Breathe. Hands come to heart center, tapping the right toes to the mat and lifting the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down to the mat. Bend the right knee, bring it behind the left heel. Lower the sits bones down to the mat. So this right heel is outside of the hips, so both hips are grounded. This left knee is pointed up, right knee is down. So we lift up through the spine, bring the left hand behind you, reach up through the right arm. Right elbow to the outside of the knee, twist, gaze over the left shoulder. As you inhale, lift up through the spine. And as you exhale, draw the left shoulder back, gaze back further, find something you haven't seen before. Cartwheel the arms over to the right, bow the forehead. Inhale, come up. Let's stack our shins, so left ankle over the right knee, left knee over the right ankle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward. If your knee is way up here, you need to put a block or something underneath, or pillow or book or what have you, you can do that. But think about squeezing the shoulder blades back, leading with the heart. One more. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Plant the right foot. Keep the left ankle over your top of the right thigh. Press into the hands. Fingers are pointed towards the top of the mat. Press into the foot. Lift the hips up. Let the head go. Little reverse figure 4 table. Lower the hips down to the mat. Finding our boat pose, Navasana. Lift the feet up, extend the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale to a low boat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hollow body hold, extend it out, hold, reach the arms forward, palms face up, chin away from the chest. 3, 2, 1. Lower the chest down, hug the knees in towards the body, maybe rock side to side. Rock and roll up and down the spine 3 times. On the last one, we're planting the feet, lifting the hips up, finding our chair pose, Utkatasana. Knees, ankles come to touch, biceps beside the ears. Draw the belly in tight. Sit a little lower. Weight is in the heels here, so you want to be able to peel the toes off the mat. Tiny little pulses, sit a little lower. Sit a little lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, lift up, lean back. Swan dive, fold forward. Bring the right hand to right hip and then left peace fingers to left big toe. Or if you started from stand with the left knee into the chest, move there. Inhale, lift up. Option to draw the left knee in. We're focusing on the right leg here. Turn the right quad on, press into the right foot. Open the left leg up, right arm extends right. Let's revolve it. Right hand to the outside of the knee or foot, left arm back. Stand tall, gaze towards the left thumb. Check out what that left arm is doing. Is it down? Is it up? Is it right in line with the shoulder? Sweep the arms up, extend the left leg out, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, airplane, sweep it back, arms go back. Hands come to heart center, tapping left toes to the mat, lifting them up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down to the mat. Start to bend the right knee and the left knee. The left knee will start to come behind the right knee, and then lower the left knee down to the mat. So this right knee is up and bent, left knee is on the floor, and try to keep the hips on the mat. Right hand behind you, inhale through the left arm. Exhale, twist. Left elbow to the outside of the knee, gaze over the right shoulder, belly in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Counter the pose. Cartwheel the arms over to the left, bow the forehead down. Inhale, come up. 90-90, so stacking our shins like fire logs. Right ankle over left knee. So wanting to look down in the little window of the legs and finding a little triangle shape. So the shins are stacked, so rather than just sitting cross-legged, we lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Lead with the heart. Inhale, come up. So plant the hands behind you, fingers point towards the front of the top of the mat, and then bend up the left knee, left foot is planted. You might need to walk it a little more forward. Start to press into the hands, into the foot, lift the hips up, keeping that figure 4, let the head go. Lower the hips to the mat. Draw the knees up in towards the chest, Navasana, boat pose. You can keep the knees bent or maybe try to extend the legs out. Take an inhale. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, scissor kick the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, long body stretch. Reach the arms overhead. Take a big inhale here. Exhale it out. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Rock up to our seat. Draw the sole of the left foot in towards the inner right thigh. Right leg extends out. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. With the right foot flex, we're twisting towards the right leg, then folding over. Bring the chin towards the chest, forehead towards the knee. Notice if this left shoulder starts to come up, bring it down, trying to keep the shoulders in alignment. Inhale, come up. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Reach the left hand over towards the extended foot. You can use the tricep against the inner thigh and press into it and start to rotate open the left shoulder. Gazing up. Inhale, come up. Plant the left hand behind you. Roll to the left knee. Sweep the right arm back. Let the head go. Lower the hips back down to the mat. Let's switch it out. Sole of the right foot towards the inner left thigh. Inhale the arms up. Twist towards the left leg, fold. Chin towards chest, forehead towards knee. Inhale, come up. Bring the right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist back. So starting practice with that Anulom Vilom breathing, the alternate nostril. It's good for the right and left hemispheres of the brain. You maybe can notice if one nostril is a little more clogged than the other. It's just really clearing it out. So helping our lungs there. And then when we balance, bring the right hand behind you. Reach the right hand over towards the left foot. And then helping our balance, that also helps the right and left hemispheres of the brain. So it just helps to clear some things out, stand tall, focus on our breath, our balance. Inhale, come up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward. So it's all about balance. So the balance we work on our mat translates into the balance that we try to find off of the mat. And that balance between comfort and discomfort, balance between work and play, balances in our marriage, our relationships, giving, receiving. Inhale, come up. Bring the knees together, plant the feet to the mat, reach the arms forward, chin to chest, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, maybe rock the body side to side. Right ankle on top of left thigh, interlace the fingers behind the left leg, draw the left knee into the chest. So if you brought something with you on the mat, maybe something that was bothering you, maybe something that keeps creeping into your thoughts, maybe you can start to identify it, find what will balance that out. Maybe it's the lie that you need to balance out with some truth. Just whatever that recurring thought is, that recurring habit, if it's something you don't want to take with you anymore, just start to figure out how to balance it out, how to clear it out. Hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee over to the left, gaze to the right. Because that's the beautiful thing about a yoga practice, is we can take this time on our mat to draw inward, to start to do the work from the inside out. And that's why we show up every day, so we can do the work. Consistency is everything. Balance is everything. They work in harmony. Unwind back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Interlace the fingers behind the right leg. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Draw the left knee to the right, gaze left. Unwind the knees back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Extend the legs up towards the sky. Place the hands under the hips. Let the feet drain. Let the legs drain. The blood flow in that opposite direction. I find that so powerful when oftentimes if there's a lie that I keep telling myself or something a worry that keeps stressing me out, that's when I go to the Word and I find a scripture that redacts that statement, something that I know and I believe is true, and then that's what I start telling myself. That's what I start reminding myself, remembering that truth. Because those fears, those worries, they creep into our head, and sometimes it's so hard to let them go. But replace that with something that is true, that is real. Breathe life into that. It has worked wonders for me. I hope it works wonders for you. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet together. Rest them down on the mat. Open the knees wide. You can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or you can start to reach the arms overhead. Grab opposite elbow. Take a few breaths here, feeling the air flooding through both nostrils. That beautiful fresh oxygen going to the brain. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead into the knees. As you take your next inhale, start to lift the shins up towards the sky. Squeeze the body in tight. And then as you exhale, letting it go, making your way to your final Savasana. Allow the palms to be face up, the fingers to naturally curl in, the feet to fall away. Let the body and the breathing return to equanimity. Feel that beautiful energy flood through your body, that energy that you created, replacing what you may have started in with negative energy, replacing it with positive truth, breathing life into that. So rest here for a few minutes. Take as much time as you need or as much time as you can. I hope your body feels wonderful today. I hope you walk tall. I hope you walk proud. I hope you start to clarify some of those thoughts in your head. Remember, those breathing exercises are always here for you. Any of these yoga poses are here for you. Use these in your arsenal. Let it start to transform how you think, how you move, how you act. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Until we see each other again, namaste. Bye.